this is my next update video. Just seems like it's been forever since I've done one, when it only's been like about a month. But it's not been quite a fun time, I can say, this last month. I've been having more changes, physical changes, from the hormones replacement therapy, and it's only been my breasts, I've noticed. They have become a lot fuller than what they were before, and it has not been comfortable at all. And if you're looking here to see, the thing is, I'm wearing the only clean bra I have that would fit because how much bigger I've gotten. The bra I'm wearing is one of those extreme push-up bras where it gives you about a whole full large cup size bigger or two, something like that. And that's what I'm wearing right now because that's all I have that's clean while I get everything else washed. And the last set of bras I had bought that were 32D, I tried every single one on yesterday except for one that was dirty. All the clean ones I tried on and I'm like, nope, this isn't gonna work. And the day before, the bra I was gonna wear with one of my skirts, with my forest green skirt that's tie-dyed kind of in different colors going down. But anyways, that one didn't fit because when I put that bra on, the cups were like at the bottom were like folding on each other like this, going like folding. Then my breasts were sitting on top on the outside. I'm like, nope, can't wear that anymore. So I've really significantly have filled in to where I can't wear a 32D that's true to size. I can't wear that anymore. So the only thing I could wear is a 32 double D that's true to size. And it seems like the way they're going, I will be a triple D if it keeps going this way. As long as I can stay on the hormone replacement therapy, then yeah. Because I'm still struggling with being able to afford my prescription, the estradiol, because my insurance doesn't pay for it. And I'm still waiting for the decision from the appeals court to tell me a yes or a no decision. Which is very frustrating, because if it's going to be a no decision, they need to tell me already so I can get on and do what I need to do. And if it's a yes decision, same thing, so I can get on and do what needs to be done. So I'm not sitting here waiting and struggling, because I only have until like Saturday. This coming Saturday is what I have left from what I've been taking, from the extra I had saved from when my dose was upped back then. I have that left, which I still have a refill left on my estradiol. I just can't afford to go get the refill. So I've been taking what I had extra. So it wasn't yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I contacted a doctor to see what can be done with my situation. And it was one of the assistants there, and it's usually the person that is usually at the front desk. She's the one that usually contacts everyone. And the thing is, I explained my situation, and she said I can come in today or tomorrow to get a shot, like an injection, that will last a week. So I'm going to go in tomorrow because it's more convenient, because I'll be out anyways because my therapy appointment's tomorrow. So I'll just go right after because it'd be more convenient. And that's what my struggle is right now, my worry, is being able to afford that prescription, which I really, really need, especially to stay on it right now at this crucial time when my breasts are growing and my body's doing really well on it. Because I don't want that to stop until they're fully grown, until these are fully grown. And it's hard and a struggle because I've been off of the prescription like before, and it was not a fun time for me, hormonally and emotionally. It just screwed everything over, how I felt about myself and whatnot. And I don't want to ever go back to that. That's what frustration is. The other one is, I currently, because of the situation, I don't have the money for new bras. And yeah, so I only have about 4 old ones that really fit, because they ended up were the wrong size when I got them. But that was back then, before I knew 100% sizing, correcting, all that and whatnot to get the right stuff. But they fit now, so that's all I really have to wear, which I need more, at least a week's worth, but it is what it is. My mom said that when the tax returns come in, because I mentioned it to my mom, and she said if I could wait till the tax returns come in, but she hasn't said anything since the tax returns have come in, so I'm going to have to talk to her, because she would help me with that, so see what happens. And yeah, so that's my situation. And I've been having more acne issues lately for some reason. I'm not sure why. It could be because my testosterone is higher. It's still in the female range, but higher. Which I think that's part of the reason my body's doing a lot better, because the hormones are where they're supposed to be. And it's a struggle going through all this in my situation at the time. And the other thing I can think of is spontaneous orgasms. Still having them. Last month, like towards the end of last month, I was having so many. And this month I've been just having a bunch too. And it's really weird, because I was trying to do some research on spontaneous orgasms, which I kept only finding information on persistent arousal disorder, which that's not what I was looking up. I was looking up spontaneous orgasms, because I'm not aroused all the time when that happens. So I'm like, okay. But I came across some other information of talking about how women need sex more than men, about 2 to 3 times a week. And it was also mentioning compliments in with all this. And it was saying that it helps to produce serotonin and dopamine in the brain. Because if you don't have enough dopamine, you don't have enough serotonin. If you don't have enough serotonin, you don't have enough dopamine. That's what I was talking about. And compliments raises the same thing in your brain. And it mentioned that when you orgasm, it does the same effect in the brain as when you meditate. It triggers the exact same spot in the brain. And it helps with other health conditions like anxiety, depression, and whatnot, all that. And I've been noticing, because of spontaneous orgasms more, and plus I've been exploring my body a little bit more down there, doing things I've recently learned about. And if I do it myself, I have less spontaneous orgasms. But when I don't, I notice I have more spontaneous orgasms. But both together, spontaneous orgasms and me doing what I need to do down there, like pleasuring myself, I can say, I've noticed I have less of those mental issues. Like, my anxiety is gone so much better, I can say. I can actually tell it's so much better. I almost had an anxiety attack, but it went away so quickly I didn't have a chance to do anything to help relieve it. So that's what's really been going on with me lately. And still happy. The only thing is, because I haven't had laser for a while, I noticed that's part of the reason why I have more acne, because the laser can treat acne, but I still have that stupid hair here. Then another one around here is starting to come back in, and all through here and here. But the pigment's so light that when you look at the outer circumference of the hair, it's almost like a blondish color, like a so light of a brown it's almost blonde. Then the tips are really dark, if you look at the tips of the hair. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if laser will work anymore on me if it's doing that, especially if they end up getting sun bleached. Then I can't afford electrolysis at the moment, because that's like $60 or more. So, which as soon as I can, I will get electrolysis and get the rest of this done. And I'm just doing the best I can in this situation, trying to stay happy, distract my mind so I'm not thinking about these things. Because with my Asperger's, I do, because the way it makes my brain work, combined with being trans and the hormones and whatnot, because right now it's hormonally my time of the month. That started yesterday, waking up to cramps and bloating, and it wasn't fun, because they were really strong yesterday, and today they're just really more mild, cramps and bloating. So, and yes, trans women can have a monthly hormone cycle. That's what female hormones do. We do get cramps and bloating. That's what progesterone does. So if you're any trans woman out there, if you're having cramps or bloating down there, it's just the hormones doing what hormones do, because the female hormone cycle does that naturally, and that's what the hormones will cause. Because you still have muscles down there and whatnot, even though we don't have a uterus and everything else in there, for that matter. You still have the muscles, since the muscles is what causes the cramps. And the progesterone, when it drops off, it causes the cramps. Triggers the muscles to do cramps. So, yeah. So if you're experiencing cramps and pain down there, that's probably what it is. But still talk to your doctor. And they say it's a side effect, but really, in reality, it's not a side effect. Because that's what female hormones do. Breast growth, they say that's a side effect. No. And if you want bigger breasts, I suggest to be on progesterone to develop the ducts within the breasts. which is it's those milk ducts, the ducts that help produce milk and whatnot, develops those. And when they're developed, breasts end up being bigger. So, and I know this by experience from when I wasn't on progesterone that year before compared to being on it. It's worth it. It's worth every minute of it. Going through all this, it's worth it. So that's what I suggest. And I strongly, strongly recommend it. Do not get off of it unless you're having a major health problem. So that's my advice for all you trans women out there. Progesterone is necessary to be on for them 10 days. And being on a higher dose of estradiol. Because you need to be on the higher dose for the changes to happen. Or else you won't get the full changes your body can get. So, at least 6 milligrams. That's what I'm taking of estradiol. And 10 milligrams of progesterone for 10 days out of the month. And 200 milligrams of spironolactone. So, that's what I suggest. But I still recommend talking to your doctor and being on the correct dosage. Because if you're not, because I wasn't at one point, then my changes just wouldn't continue. They just were trying, my body kept trying, and then it wouldn't. Then getting on the 6 milligrams of estradiol, it fixed everything. Even though it took more than 6 months to finally become fully normal. Because it can take a while, and you can still feel off. But once you get past that initial hump, once you get on the higher dosages and whatnot of estradiol, you'll feel better. And better changes. So, yeah. Other than that, I can't really think of much of what's really been going on lately, except my roommate's mom, which she's now a roommate as well. One of her friends was getting rid of a bunch of clothes that were practically brand new, so she gave me a bunch of that to help me out. So that's happened, and yeah. So other than that, I say comment, rate, and subscribe. Any links to anything I would have would be in the description. So, to my blog is down there if you've never seen it. So until my next video, I'll see you, or you'll see me then. Until then,